Out. Deformation.
Kamen Rider Climax Fighters.
I
They did pick him up. So it was upsetting for me. Because like,
You really do be like that sometimes.
yeah, like when Discord flubbed up.
Yeah. Part of that is due to their server infrastructure. Discord has a lot of background shit going on at any given time. So, TeamSpeak, on the other hand, TeamSpeak is as simple as it gets. Oh shit!
Is that Spider-Man, bro? You all need that classic Spider-Man, bro. But that power theme is fire, though.
Yeah, oh shit! Oh.
Are we on 10 episodes?
Are we 10 or 11? God damn. Big one, oh, the big double digits.
We did it, boys.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, this time. Because I didn't upload
I'm doing terrible.
the episode. Yeah, but hey.
Use my inventory left.
Oh shit! Are you switching opponent?
Wait, he switched opponents every time. And then what happened last time when me and Nick
Oh shit.
It's a shame Alchemy decided I can't take the 2v1 situation without putting everything. It's a shame.
Has he been back in any capacity?
No.
No. He's gone.
God damn you, Frost.
Well, Frost and Frank beat that man into oblivion and it was hilarious.
I still feel mild guilt over that. It's okay. It's nothing.
You gotta expect these things. Yeah,
I admit, I do admit.
Taken and I gave it to him, done fixed it up, now he's beatbox.
I admit, it's sometimes gonna get a bit confusing because I only have trouble getting count who's speaking or who not.
That's why we gotta.
Every time we speak, we gotta. Oh, okay, yeah. Every time we speak, we have to go like Falcon 1, Falcon 1 speaking. You know what I'm referring? If you know what I'm referring to, I told them you still remember the movie.
Why would my campaign work?
Ooh, GG. Hit rematch, I think.
Yes, you always gotta do a best 2 out of 3. If there's anything I will say, check them out.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh goddamn. Don't you dare, nut.
That's essentially all this happens.
Yes. Oh shit.
We start.
Oh god damn it.
I understand.
Done?
I don't even care right now. I don't even care right now. I don't even care right now.
Oh shit.
I don't even care right now. What?
It's time.
I know.
Welcome to the Riders of the
Hello.
We made it. Episode 10. Episode 10. Double digits.
Yay.
We got stuff to do.
We do.
We got stuff to
Very
do.
good news.
Some very great news. So, first things first. I'm your host. You already know what it is. Let's, we got the crew out here, and we got a lot of people here for now. So
Hey, how do you feel that bullshit on you?
goodness, see, we already started. We hype right now. The gang's hype right now.
We are very happy.
But anyway, what up?
That's how I feel, Dad. Hello.
Nice.
Alright. We got some news, folks. Done.
Yeah.
Compared to the young.
No fear! No pain! Kamen Rider Kuga has made it to Toku an official sub.
Oh yeah! Holy crap! That's true.
An official sub version of Kamen Rider Kuga. I recommend you do.
Ichigo.
We are not sponsored, by the way.
We have Ichigo. We have Super Sentai. We have Ultra. It's time, boys.
The age of Toku has arrived.
And all it took was a global pandemic. Oh my god.
And Killer Hornets invading, but we have the
Yo, how about that? How about that? You know how China deals with those? And I'm not making this
I
up.
imported it.
Flamethrowers. They literally get People's Republic of China soldiers with flamethrowers to burn them out of the trees.
I can confirm that to be true.
They're like the size of tennis balls, and they are made of hate.
They are here in the States, but that's
Can I hit you with this?
That's besides the point. Let's get this work done. Let's get it done. Alright. So, now that Cool is here. No fear, no pain. No fear, no pain.
Oh wow.
We don't know what's next. But the funny part is,
Oh shit, I get a double
I
right
don't know what's next for Toku show. Hopefully, that's more Sentai, because we need...
If it
Well, the problem with more Sentai is
Hasbro and Big Bad Boys. We need them to get over I feel like they just want to focus on new things, which I understand.
get back here, Don. Wait, what? Oh, GG. Hit the rematch button, guys.
Why? Slaves!
Arrow like you know, coming off of Black, Kamen Rider Shin, those movies where it's like it's more drama than action, but when the action when we get a good action sequence, we get a good action sequence. But it's usually more drama based, so it's like you see episodes where like Kumi's just tanking a dude. Well, Moss like Kumi gets the power up and he's just walking through bullets to stab a dude. He hit that dude one time, and it's just like. But there's a reason behind that. So it's not like a crazy action sequence like you get with Modern Rider, where
No,
it's
it's
like
not.
selling toys.
Kuga's action scenes are usually a lot more
But when they get to a good action sequence, which if you watch the finale, you freaking love. Anyway, it's just
Man, so used to wear fight.
it's just yeah. Kuga's definitely good though. It brings the drama.
It is very good.
It brings the drama. It brings the character. The whole thing with the Grongi.
Ichijo should be a writer, even though
He's definitely
Read the manual for that.
He's definitely a secretary.
No arguments here.
I don't
No
know.
arguments here.
I don't know where the manga takes place, if it's before or after.
It's alternative. It's a it's an alt universe.
Okay. Alright, so it makes sense now because Agito writers are in it.
They even give up and just let him concept Shoichi for real, even though that's not his real name.
It's definitely not for everyone. If you're down for okay story elements, but for the crazy action, I get it.
yeah, I guess I can.
I get it. But Kuga's definitely it's not bare knuckle brawling like how the original
Nice.
It is definitely not bare knuckle brawling like that.
Don't
Because in the original show of Kamen Rider, they would be fighting, boy. It'd be funny because like the moves don't land all the time, but they moving like it does.
Lots of suplexes.
No,
Lots of dead bodies being thrown off cliffs and exploding.
But if I
But in comparison to Kuga, it's more Kuga's a lot more subdued than that. It's fine.
Yeah, except for that one time that he like blew up 3 city blocks.
The nuclear kick.
that didn't hurt though. Everyone totally evacuated in time.
Yeah, nobody got hurt.
No one got hurt.
Like by the midpoint or 2/3 of the way through the series, the Grongi are a serious threat. Like they have a death toll in the quintuple digits by the time that 2/3 part of the series goes by.
The Grongi is freaking no joke.
Yo, when they took out the small spoiler, when they took out the dog,
Yo,
I want to cry. Not the dog, bro. Not the dog. Mikado! No! Not the dog, bro.
Oh wow, everyone's going on. That's cool. Not gonna work.
But
We're
yeah,
talking about
definitely,
Kuga. One thing I
check
do
out-
love about Kuga that you don't see at all. Oh
Shit.
any
Yes.
Heisei series, I don't think actually is
Don't want to join in for Rider Kick.
yeah.
the fight stunts. There's like
Yeah.
episode 4. Kuga is just all
He literally
the
backhanded
basic thing I love about Kuga is that he just picks up whatever he can and it turns into his weapon.
Nano machines, son.
It's not like just like hammer space where he just pulls it out of nowhere.
I think it's explained as literal nanomachines, except ancient human civilization nanomachines or
Dragon
something.
and Nanomachine.
Dude, it's got to. You have to question it.
He
It's
just grabs
magic.
something that basically resembles the shape of it, and it just becomes his weapon.
Yeah,
And it's awesome.
it's pretty awesome. Nah, he ain't. Oh yeah!
I was about to fire up. Let's go, Coda. Let's go.
Dan, how you doing over on your side?
I'll let you know in a second.
I'm doing with the swordman here.
That being said, I hope you all enjoy Kuga, and I can't wait for the next rider release. And hopefully soon, next Sentai release.
Oh, wait. It would be either 5. If they're going backwards, 5-man. If they're going forwards,
The funny, so they did do Jetman up to Hurricane. That is a good Sentai point for a lot of
and I
things.
finally got all my Shell Factory DVDs.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I still need a couple.
They also have Ultraman Leo. I don't know what other Ultraman they
Is Leo out now?
I think Leo is already in Shaw Factory.
Yeah, Leo was already.
Okay.
Yep, they picked a good choice to sub that one.
Oh,
Because I knew they had up through returns. But I didn't know
Oh,
if
by the
they
way, Brad. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Damn, he hit you enough to make you go down. Also, Brad,
I forgot how to pronounce it.
Supro!
Well, Supro, there you go. They've got the new generation of Ultras on their YouTube channel.
yeah, they did. I watched it already.
I have 5 HP.
Oh no.
So you can watch Ginga all the way up to Tiger. Yeah, Tiger. You can watch Ginga all the way up to Tiger on their YouTube channel.
How?
Preferably Ginga's kind of bad, but Ginga S kind of brings it back. Ginga S brings it back a little bit. But everything after that point,
Fire and flame.
good job. So, you want to watch some Ultras, some modern Ultra, do it.
What about,
My ass.
so you think 5 is the Nessus of the rider?
So, this is what we doing now, Clint.
No, that's not what they're saying.
Anyway, no, it's fine. So, it is what it is. Do we have any more Toku related news?
Any Toku news? I am basically all that.
The Toei channel keeps adding episodes to various shows.
More people keep opening YouTube channels. There we go.
Not a lot. Not a lot.
You gotta sell them yourself. I feel like they might get to it at some point.
I don't know. I'm not holding my breath. But I'm glad that they made the initial effort.
At the end of the day.
Yeah, and a lot of Sentai
It's not like official release. They're not being paid.
Delay on that one. Not one.
still approved play.
It's definitely a good thing, and it exposes a lot more people to it. But I'm not expecting. I don't expect them to sub it themselves.
But if you want to watch a comedy movie, it's not a reason
It's an experience.
It's on the Toei channel, and boy,
It's an experience. It was a special time.
it's something else. I'll tell you what.
I like it. I think it's a fun movie, but it's an acquired taste.
Oh shit! No.
I like what is it? G
right now.
a bit better. But I'm also a K-Town Mafia fanboy, so.
And zero fucks for good.
He's not talking about.
You okay?
So,
No, I'm not.
Oh shit!
watch the Toku. Watch the
Alright.
No, sir.
I'm about to shotgun.
I know you were.
What? Oh shit!
I tried to say you.
Oh no!
I'm very scared that
You must choose.
I'm gonna be the sun.
I'm gonna need you to stay alive.
So, with that, I was
Oh, that's goofy.
Shit!
It's like I truly don't know what to say now. I'm over
No
the
fear,
moon.
no
I'm
pain.
over the
That's
moon.
the only thing
There's
you
a
can
guy,
say.
and his name is Kamen Rider Guy.
Oh, Jesus!
So now,
Through Jesus.
Yes,
we're getting into the meat of this.
Fruit Jesus.
let's do it.
This was brought up yesterday. Newcomer Duncan.
Oh, nice!
Something saying niche, and like, whether it should translate to the mainstream. We gotta do a discussion about it. Here, boys.
Hey, Shio!
All tail my sheep. Spirit down. What's up?
Ah, shit.
Oh shit! Oh wow!
Getting real tired of your shit, Clank.
We're about to talk about things, whether things should have the opportunity to hit the mainstream, or they should be like stuck in their own little niche. We're gonna be talking about the consequences of such as banning fruit. You might know a couple franchises. That's not so. That is something. So, this will be
No!
anyway.
Go
What do
me.
y'all think about this? Especially in terms of like, mainly in terms of any franchise, but
Alright,
also
rise up, gamers.
I think I kind of need like an example. So you go first, and I'll see what I can think of them.
Uh oh!
like how we have like
Don't prove
the
it.
Shout Factory subs and like people are starting to get more into Toku. So like if that hits the mainstream,
That's gonna hurt.
like how it,
Like if everyone started watching Kamen Rider.
yeah, in a sense, would it change things?
It depends on how it depends on if Toei decides. I think it's less if that I think it's less that the thing becomes popular, but it stays as it is, as opposed to them trying to change it to make it more mainstream. I think that's it.
Yeah, cause like we look at certain things.
Like if something
Especially,
becomes
like-
popular and then whoever's in charge tries to capitalize on that and compromises the franchise, that's where you get an issue. But otherwise, I see no issue.
And like, there's a bunch of other things that like suffer as well because of it. Like when you think about
Actually, you're kind of right.
Alright.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, that was kind of my bad.
You think about it in terms of like certain franchises, like fans giving their input. It's gotten popular and we like it this way. You know, it's like do it the way we want. Then it's like hold up. Because of that, you're kind of creating an issue for the company. Perfect example is Sonic, by the way. Perfect example. And I hate I know.
Whoa, we're doing double spin kick.
I love the Sonic franchise. We're talking about like how they're treating it right now.
And the
I think it's just the momentum that really ruins things. Because it's not sometimes the people don't know how to build momentum. Something else about it. Trying to ring in more people.
What?
And then it
Seriously?
comes back as backlash.
What the fuck?
don't worry, I got
not
fire.
good.
Burn vampires.
Johnny Test is coming back with more, with a lot of the original characters. Why is Johnny Test coming back in
I have no idea.
It's so weird.
It's not gonna throw it back.
Oh, that's different.
They're like Johnny Test coming back. Oh, that's the lost episode. From what I've heard, those are like just lost episodes. But they're still working on the episode. Uh-oh.
I can't help.
Also,
I got punched.
I feel like what people say is like things like, yo, this is stagey, so they can feel like a special smoke or whatever, because they don't want to see something turn into. So basically, what My Hero has in terms of fandom. I love these My Hero, but boy, their fan base is something. That's all.
Yeah, I get. Okay, yeah. But as long as My Hero doesn't change to like hater though, at the end of the day.
Oh, you're going to take that.
Again, like we were saying, it's essentially word of God. You don't have
Breaking away from the ace.
The Pokemon fans could kind of feel though, in terms of like, the dev said, since they have so many, I understand why not everything comes back at one time. I get that. But then you got the whole thing of like, let's not support it now because not everything is here.
Oh, wow.
This is their first time doing it. It's just one of those things.
Well, yeah.
Hey, okay,
What is
hold on.
this?
Before I get back to my point, we
Hold
have
on.
3
Let
Fizes
them-
and 1 X8 in this match. Alright?
Okay.
You guys can't see it, but we have 3 Fizes and 1 X8. I am
Okay.
no man.
So it's always X8 versus the 5 parties. I got it.
Okay, back
But,
to my point.
Yeah.
Blaze, I'm gonna need you to stop talking to me. I'm trying to think of my point here.
Yeah, I didn't say anything to you.
Blaze.
You're watching me, waiting for me
Targeting.
to be done. Hold on.
Let him
Fine,
get his point
fine,
across.
fine, fine.
Let him get his point across. Let him get his point across.
I'm sitting
Okay.
here. No one hit
So
done.
that was the point where Lost Galaxy on to RPM. That was the point where they adopted the Super Sentai thing of like every season is essentially self-contained.
No, you fight the
And
other fights.
those are
Go.
the favorite seasons because they're contained. They're one story.
Yeah.
They're arc, and that's it. Right?
They're connected in a way. They're still connected in a way, but it's like everyone.
Yeah,
every
but you
team,
don't hear like morphing grid every 2 episodes.
and you don't have the same team take over a different power set every time.
Exactly. It's new characters, new powers, new Zords, new everything, and that's why I love that era of powers. That's what got me originally started in Toku. Okay. Hold on, not yet, Blaze. I'm gonna
I know. Take your time.
back.
So,
Okay, let's resume.
Alright.
so is anyone else like in terms of nostalgia affecting like popularity and niche
God, it's
type things? Anybody else got a thought to go along with it?
I have some, but I'll probably wait later. But I want to be the last. Everyone go first. And how about a newbie? You guys have anything to add for that?
Honestly, not really sure.
I'm glad he brought them up.
You guys are new. If you guys are gonna be here, you can talk.
Don't be shy.
I didn't direct anything to him, so that was on me.
No, it's fine. You shouldn't need to. They should just know that they're
Well,
allowed
like
to.
like I told him, everybody gotta
Done.
get their stuff. Like it's core, I want the core dudes to get their point across, and then the newbies just like they chime in whenever they feel it's necessary. Because I know they got some thoughts. Just to be fair, no disrespect, guys.
Don't worry.
Hey, we're just happy you
I don't
joined
know
us.
why I did that, Clank. I'm so dumb. I have made mistakes, and they hurt. They hurt so much. What?
Oh shit.
If we're talking like how nostalgia versus new stuff, we have a very interesting case study right now. FF7R.
Oh
Yeah.
That
is.
Nostalgia, the new stuff. We won't go into spoilers, right?
Oh no, we won't. But
Okay.
this is very divisive in what I've seen.
It is, and it's that same thing where it's the nostalgia, I think, is the main thing that is why people are hating it. I think that's
Yeah.
one of the driving factors behind the hate. Right?
It makes sense. But like
No,
at
it
the
does.
same time,
Yes, people have been living with this story for 23 years. So I obviously didn't play it back when it first came out. I was like 2 years old. So you can't blame me for not playing it the second it came to US. Right?
blame you. It's all your fault.
but at the same time,
good.
they've
You're
also
good.
said
You're good.
they also said it's more of a retelling. It's not
Right.
the story. The core story is still there.
It's
Now,
a requel.
it's just
It's
adding
a requel.
details
It's a
and things.
remade
A
sequel.
lot of the fault on that, though, I think falls on Square Enix because they had been hyping up
marketing,
we're remaking, like one-to-one remaking in separate parts
Yeah, it's definitely
for
marketing.
like the last 10 years.
Marketing
Like since the
maybe.
PS3 came out, they've been hyping that up, and it's just like that's not what you've delivered. You've delivered something else. Now what they've delivered has its own.
Main character. People love Lightning. I personally, I'm not really a big 13 guy, but I respect Lightning. You like Lightning? Go ahead, do you. But she made me mad in the city. I will tell you that right now.
What did she do in Dissidia?
She's dumb strong in this city.
Okay, so power skill. Okay, fine. I thought it was a character thing, but it was just
Oh no.
gameplay.
She pissed me off in the city. Like I like Final Fantasy 7. Cloud, my boy. That's the game I like the most. People like 15. People love Noctis. It's all good.
I'm not gonna knock it. I didn't like 15, but that was for other reasons. It had nothing to do with the characters.
People love Vaughn and 12. You know, people love the MMO versions of the MMO Final. People love Tidus and Yuna from Final Fantasy 10.
I like what they tried to do with Vaughn. In terms of here's a guy who's they basically tried to do Final Fantasy Tactics again, which was sort of hit or miss for me. Yeah, because in the original Final Fantasy Tactics, the character that you play as, Ramza Beowulf, is not the main character of the story of the events that are going on in Final Fantasy Tactics. It's always being done as your kind of like it's what's his friggin' name? I can't remember the character's name right now, but he's like your character's childhood friend. But Delita, thank you. I could not remember his name, but he's the main character of the story. But you see him like 5 times, and all these events are going on in the background, and you're part of them, and you're kind of dealing with the ramifications. But you're kind of this background story of the events of this series, and Vaughn is more directly involved, but it's like he's not the main character of Final Fantasy 12. He's the person you play as. And I liked the idea. Yeah, I liked the idea. I was kind of dodgy on the execution. I guess because I wasn't super into the Gambit system, though it was kind of cool. I don't know. It was
very complicated.
Yeah, it was fine. Like it wasn't bad. Like I won that. Yeah, it just wasn't to my taste, and that's allowed. You're allowed to not like things. You can have strong opinions.
Just don't get super picky about it and try to put your views on other people.
Exactly.
In terms
Driving
of
back around to our whole fandom discussion.
And also, let's not geek.
Yeah.
Let's not geek. Don't geek.
Like I think
as
there
many
is.
people as we got. Who's trying to gatekeep those people?
I think there is something to be said, not for gatekeeping per se, but being like, hey, there are added depths to this franchise, and I think there are certain things that are worth watching, even if you don't like them, just so you can understand where like a franchise is coming from. And I think Ultraman kind of falls into that for me, where it's like, Nexus is good on its own, and I would recommend it, but like if you liked a lot of the Heisei era Kamen Rider, I'd recommend Ultraman Nexus, because it hits a lot of the similar beats. Except it's dark.
Ooh.
Holy crap, is it dark. But like to get an appreciation.
Dragging Blaze's head across the chalkboard right now.
If there's a freaking gray veil start opening up, you will not question if Deke walking through. You would question the shit out of it if freaking Deno start walking through that goddamn gray veil, okay? That's all I'm gonna say.
Deno can do what he wants.
Yeah, Deno's a time patroller. He can do whatever he wants.
I think that doesn't turn off. That doesn't
Same with
Decade.
Decade. Decade
Travel,
can just show up wherever because he's a freaking god of destruction. He was made to go travel through worlds and destroy it. He was made to do that.
Now,
Geo was hearing out of nowhere. It made sense. He could travel through time.
Wait, what happened?
You just expect too much. And that's the problem. When the story gave you a reason. Trader said, hey, I'm going to use your
bullshit, he give me a reason.
Mind if I do it.
If he don't give me a reason, I would never go with this. I'm the most like chill guy that when it comes to these Toku shows, because I know I expect things. So I usually don't complain a lot.
You are the most chill guy here.
I tune in you when we play video games. I'm sorry, that's
I'm not blaming on the chill guy, though. I never played that with the chill guy.
Blaze turning up, man. Hold up. This man Shield just sit here with a bowl of pop, pushing in his chair like, man.
As well he should. I don't even know what's going on.
Freaking Blaze is dumb.
I'm always dumb. That's my role in this group.
Yeah, now get back to work. Tell that hamster to get to work.
him to have a stride. Because have someone like you as the leader.
Damn.
Yo, this man here getting dragged across the chalkboard. I tell you, this man Blaze make no sense, man.
Mine make no sense. Are you kidding me right now?
Yes. You're the type
God.
who want Tommy to appear in every episode with like, oh, hey yo, man, Tommy to be here. Why? Josh nigga be here.
I don't watch Power Rangers. Stop bringing your goddamn ball out to me.
Why will you be here? Sometimes you don't need a reason. You don't need a real reason for a character to start. Sometimes you don't. It'll be granted, it would be great, but if you get a reason like, hey, I need you, I just need you to do me a favor, be a distraction, and pluck them and throw them into someplace else. What more can you ask for?
I've made a grave miscalculation. That was
Oh shit! I turned on the freaking mic again.
that hurt.
One line. That's all I need. One live dialogue. That's all I really
You
need.
didn't need the line, you legit saw it happen!
I saw action. I saw frustration. Damn it.
That's what I
saw frustration.
Like, bro, what do you mean? You got the helicopters, the SWAT? Are you okay? Nah, y'all gotta stop. Okay. Bro, come on, bro. There was no need for that. That's escalation. They go 0 to 100 in Jet Set after the first couple levels.
Ha! Take that! Saving it! My granny once said, you try to save with me, I gonna be upset. It ain't happening.
Oh shit.
That was a bit more.
I'm about to miss.
I did. I did.
Clank got my back.
So did.
Oh, you have
Hit him.
What happened to that kick?
I
Okay.
did. I so did.
Okay. Alright.
I am gonna have to ask for a rematch on that because I hit that triangle like a freaking idiot.
Now that that's out of it.
Yeah.
What was our original?
Collateral damage?
Well, okay. Yeah, couple times.
I don't even remember. There was an original part. Oh, right. Toxic fandoms must die. There we go. I think that's
There
what
we
it
go.
was.
That moral of the story: toxic fandoms must die. Gatekeepers must die. Be kind to everybody. Let
Surf
everyone
Nazis
enjoy what
especially
they-
must die.
And if you're a part of Shocker,
No, excuse me. Some of those people have no choice.
I'm talking about the heads of Shocker, not the truth.
Oh well,
not
they're
done.
just whatever they are.
I'm
They're
not talking.
villainous pricks, is what they are.
Yeah, those
They're
guys gotta
manipulative.
go.
They're rude. They're crass individuals. The ones in Stronger though, they're classy individuals. So they're
Okay. Alright, so moral of the story is whether something's niche or popular, it don't matter in the long run. It's just fandoms gotta realize. You gotta roll with the punches at this point. Just don't be a prick about it.
Or be a prick, but you revoke all rights to have intelligent discussions with people.
Oh no, if you're a prick, I'm gonna go. No holds barred, it don't matter.
No holds barred.
You're going to like Trade Hero.
Look at the beat.
Get shot.
Yeah.
I don't like this corner.
But that corner likes you.
Well, thank you.
Oh, that was a bad move. Nope, it worked out perfect.
Oh no, I am diseased.
But alright. Now that that's out of the way. have no idea what.
I don't know what they've done in the latest rejiggering of the universe, but last time they made him a scrawny, for lack of a better term, soy boy, who was had all the contractual immortality of the previous Lobo and did none of the charm. It was pretty bad. He was he was just a bad boy. He wasn't the king of the last of the Zarnians. He was the last of the Zarnians, but he was just he's so bad. He's so tall, dark, and handsome. He's so bad. And it's just like, who
Okay, someone
cares?
get this man a contract. Bring his voice back. I don't know.
Great Feedles kids.
Sign him up, dude.
Listen here, you son of a bastard. Yo, like Lobo was a guilty pleasure for me during the 90s and early aughts. He was so much fun. Because he's dumb. He's dumb. He's just like, hey, he just died, went to heaven, beat up God, and they're like, nah, I'm sorry, you gotta go back. You gotta go back, you're never allowed to die again, it's not allowed. And so he can't die, and he's a horrible, horrible person, and they just make it work. He's dumb, but he's dumb like Decade is dumb. He spills a similar dish. He's gonna show up, be an asshole, and then probably help the heroes anyway by accident. Or Superman will show up and be like, I'd really prefer you not do it this way. There's some good Superman villain fights. Yo, how about let's go with stupid crossovers as a subject.
Yes, sir.
Batman versus Predator.
Alright.
That's
Archie
a real
versus
thing.
the Punisher.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Aliens versus Superman.
Do they even have a chance?
Also a real
Charles
thing.
Barkley dunking on Godzilla.
Also a real thing, and I'm not sure how to feel about any of it, but it did all happen.
There's a lot of dumb crap. Some make no sense at all. Some make perfect sense and they just do it stupid. Looking at you and then just looking at you.
Hey, I like that one.
It could have been a lot worse.
I enjoyed that.
The recent one, the turtle, like in the comic version, the turtles are the Mighty Morphin Crew now. At least for
Now
that.
that's kind of cool, actually. Do they have a giant turtle Zord?
No, it was a concept art. It's essentially the regular Mega.
Oh shit.
Shredder is the Green Ranger because we gotta.
Wait, is he really?
We gotta keep redoing the Evil arc.
Is he really?
Yeah,
That's a real thing?
it's the Shredder outfit with Green Ranger colors.
That
Like,
is
it's
so
just a
funny.
power.
I like that. I like that. That tickles me pink.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I love that one. It's probably something I can watch back then because it's the thing I can watch. Right? So I enjoyed it. Although I think technically, I
Like
enjoyed it
basically
over
all
more
of
than
Static
Unlimited.
Shock, all of Static Shock.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Superhero Static Shock, my boy.
I like Batman Beyond.
But
teamed up with
specifically
Shaq?
Justice League, I remember watching the that like origin movie they made. That was a good.
Does anybody remember when Static teamed up with Luke Cage?
I don't know. I didn't know that.
Oh, I remember that. Oh my god.
Sorry, because it all happened.
In terms of stupid crossovers, in terms of stupid crossovers, I almost forgot that Lilo and Stitch had several.
Oh yeah.
Lilo and Stitch.
King Possible, I think?
Yeah, it's Kim Possible.
Dragon Chicken? Those kids from Recess?
The kids from Recess in the Proud Family.
I didn't know that one.
I don't remember. I remember all those except those hits from Recess.
No, those were actually real. And the funniest part about it is the animation styles for every team crossover never change.
That's gonna be the
So every character looks like how they would in the show, just hanging out with Lilo and Stitch. Oh, it is. Take it or leave it. It's kind of shit. In terms of the recess one, we Reckon wins the contest, so the game goes to Hawaii.
Oh God.
Jake Long is at a Hawaiian skating tournament.
Makes sense.
For some reason. Kim Possible was sorting a Dragon plan, so that's one of those that make sense. And the Proud family's just on vacation.
No, don't worry.
So, again, at least some of those kind of work. Some of those work. It's just,
We are cool. But I'm hot. I'm so
But yeah, man, that was a little bit of weird stuff. So back to the DC animated joint. Teen Titans was not a part of that. Gotta let that be known. Teen Titans were not a part of that. They had this whole we're trying to be anime aesthetic, but at the same time we're not anime.
Anime Janai? Hey, double Zeta fans?
They were a girl band, and they also had a show.
Yeah, I remember the show. I just don't remember how any of that happened.
Do they still singing, by the way?
Popular, I think mostly because of Teen Titans.
Not just because of Teen Titans, but remember how Tsunami was back in the day, where like
there was that crossover element, if you will.
It's always
between
like
Japan and America.
So it's like, oh, these things.
Oh, come on.
So
They were good times, man. They were good times. We all know.
I remember original Tsunamis.
Is Yumi still a thing, by the way?
yeah,
Really? Oh my God. So cute.
oh man. Yo, Frank, remember the conversation we had yesterday? Dragon Ball.
Okay, Blade.
Oh,
Okay,
shit.
Blade.
Is that you, Dad?
Okay, Blade. Okay, Blade. Blade.
Blaze is backing up today, boy. Blaze is backing up today.
You were in my pit.
If I have known that was you, I would not do that.
No reason you should have done that. No reason.
Final form finish.
Dice ball!
There's no reason you should have dodged that blade. No goddamn reason in any known universe. In fact, none at
Ladies and gentlemen, Blaze has been acting up today.
Hey, once in a while I have something to get passionate about, okay? Dictator?
Dictator?
I'm just kidding, Echo. We need you. We need you.
You want the shiny hopper beat down?
Okay, can I say something? Dunn should not be one to vote because he biased against me.
Of course I'm biased against you.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay, for that kick, I just dashed backward. You can try, man. It worked.
Okay.
No, it doesn't, because I've tried it and it doesn't work.
So anyway. Back to the convo at hand. Frank, what particularly brought up that discussion?
I'm trying to remember.
I know I had to deal with the main discussion we had earlier, but I had to put it to the side.
I know.
Plays in the ass.
I know what we segued into from it. I'm trying to remember how we segued into it initially yesterday, but it was all tied into the idea of, fandoms, basically getting fandoms and how Dragon Ball Z was ultimately very much integral to getting anime noticed in the West, particularly the United States.
Oh yeah, now
in the late '90s, early aughts, it was kind of
Dragon Ball and well, Pokemon was more.
Well, I mean, yeah, we have like
Pokemon is part of it. Pokemon's part of it, but it's it's kind of like bringing anime to the mainstream. Because before then, you had to be an enthusiast. You had to have seen some U.S. manga core shit like MD Geist, Genocyber, or Ninja Scroll, or Cyber City 0808. And we're like, oh man, look at all this stuff. Or Robotech, for instance. Robotech was so like I know another part of our conversation yesterday that kind of, I guess, went under the wayside, but I think is important to touch on, is how these fan bases come in waves. So the big starting wave is in like the 80s when you wind up having stuff like your Robotax. You have a few other things that come out around. Gotcha Man and a few others. And then the 90s happens, and a person I was courting at the time, I lost a bet, and they were like, "We're gonna watch GT together." I actually wound up enjoying it a lot because certainly the first half was a lot of fun. I felt
because the first half was more like Dragon Ball, but like I couldn't enjoy it because of the whole.
Yeah, like if you take it in context with, oh, here's these characters that have been staples of the series, and they're just kind of doing it dirty. We're making Trunks dress up, you know, in ladies' outfits. Yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
And it's not even like Trunks wasn't even acting like kind of like I get Trunks was supposed to mature and all this. There should still be elements of Kid Trunks in there, but it wasn't there. He was just future Trunks light, and it wasn't.
I definitely agree with that argument. That was pretty maddening if you were a Trunks fan.
And then Goten gets thrown to the wayside. There was no Gotenks at all in DC, which was a very big mistake.
Yeah, he shows up like just to be like, oh hi, well, and then he's gone again. You never see him.
He's just courting this one girl. He's trying to get this one girl the whole time. I'm just like, okay. Gohan just like, nah, he's chilling with his wife, being a scholar.
And on the other hand, it's like, oh, okay, this is a possible future for these characters. It's an interesting, you know, and then Vegeta has a mustache, and that's its own scenario. Love or hate it.
Vegeta cut his hair.
Yeah, it's divisive. It's divisive.
but anyway, that's besides as we go on with the point. It was more like, once the whole Dragon Ball thing was pretty much finished, you get like a couple games, a couple movies here and there, but nothing built that brilliant until One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto came out. One Piece had the 4 kids stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. One Piece really didn't fit here in the West for that stuff. For that whole thing.
There was like, you gotta actually enjoy One Piece. Really just go through it, because One Piece, it has decent ideas. It's a shorter go through, especially in terms of anime, because they drag on, and they will drag on, and they will drag on, and they will drag on. But that's besides the point. And then you have Naruto, and like, I know when I first watched Naruto, I thought they were like, oh, this is another rip-off Dragon Ball movie? Alright, I'll watch it. Naruto was known for it, I'm glad it's stuff too. Naruto was fun. And out of all the big movies, I would say Naruto had eating that closest to Dragon Ball. So close to Dragon Ball.
I can agree with that.
But then like it went away for a little bit, and but then it comes back, and it's like, okay. Even though the Naruto anime wasn't being shown that much, we were getting the games, we were getting the manga, and we wanted to see what was going on.
That hurt my pride.
It kept growing despite the fact that it happened. Like Naruto wasn't being shown. And then there's Bleach being on Adult Swim, so they didn't get the sense of like Naruto trying to do it or One Piece did when it was with 4 kids. It didn't get that. So you had.
I'm just kidding. I'm spent anyway, man. I cannot go through that anymore. Oh god, that's like my one-time bust. I'm good.
Don't have another one later.
Oh come on, don't do this to me, man. Spent.
Yeah, like I said, I'm
passively following now.
Me personally, it's the anime right now is like cryptocurrency. It just
Yeah.
That's honestly why I've gotten into Toku recently, because anime's been hitting, like, especially last year, when every season, like 6 or 7 gets a kind of like everyone wants to have their anime hit that Naruto style of impact. They want to have something like Naruto or something like that. You can't do that. They came out at the right time.
Yeah, when anime wasn't already popular.
Yeah, and like the Big 3 came out at the time when the juggernaut known as Dragon Ball was literally hit. it was taking a nap. You were saying because of superhero. So that's what a lot of people think of the Dragon Ball Renaissance. I will say My Hero came out at a decent time in terms of anime, because Naruto was pretty much the same. Like, Naruto.
And to be fair, it also has a pretty good subject matter, especially for now, because it's a superhero thing, and superheroes are going to get away. Thank you, Marvel.
So thank you, DC. But in terms of like popularity, yeah, the MCU pushed it big.
It was lucky enough to like ride that hype.
Yeah.
That like superhero hype. So.
And Japan really apparently likes the Western heroes better, which I'm fine with. When you look at video, when you look at like My Hero Academia, My Hero Academia, or freaking One Punch Man, it's just like a parody of what the Western heroes are. Especially One Punch Man. I can't say. Like I said, I don't think there really will be another big three. There'll be anime that will be popular. Don't get me wrong. Like, look at these. That blew up. At least for a little bit. It outsold One Punch Man. That's how you know.
Again, at least for a little bit.
I did not realize that it had gotten to that point. Now here's the question. Here's the question, though. Is that because it is so good, or because One Piece has just dragged ass so bad that everyone's just disenfranchised?
A little bit of both. I want to say a little bit of both. Because, like, Demon Slayer, it had that animation look.
Okay.
But, like, the last part dragged on for so long, it left a bad taste. It's just like, was this really necessary? And then, like I told Frank yesterday, there's a whole bunch of M. Night Shyamalan style twists in there that are just like, huh? Was this really necessary? I won't spoil it. I'll just say that there's a bunch of twists that just like, you know, you could have just brought this up one time, but then you kept digging at it, talking about, oh, this happened because of this. This thing happened because of this. That thing happened because of this. It's like, that's not really necessary. It's just dragging on.
Excessively contrived.
Yeah, it's just dragging on. Alright, we're finally done. Oh no, we're not done with it yet. There's a little bit of this thrown in here real quick, and now we're finally done with it. Okay. Now we can go. Good. So now we're in the wrap up stage for Demon Slayer. I still say reading it because the ride up until that point in terms of My Hero, they give us like a hype art, hype baby art, and then we go to a little resting time, because you gotta remember they're students, they're learning to be heroes. So you gotta have them be students. You can't just go straight up into fight after fight after fight after fight after fight. Like with wrestling, you gotta remember, like the younger heroes, they're still younger heroes. They're still heroes that they have their own problems. You gotta kill those. Especially when it turns into development, they have to like. They got the development has to marry it in order to bring out the next bit of potential for the character. Otherwise, it's just gonna keep escalating until the point where it's like, alright, you kind of gotta give me a moment to like relax a little bit, man. I'm not saying hype moment is the hype moment is bad. Yeah. You gotta give it a this.
Understanding what you're getting at, but
Dang. You got pushed back so I could get hit. But
rematch. We had the team up, Echo. We had the team. We just gotta make it work.
yeah, I'll try to make Well, y'all can add on to it.
Yeah, no, I think you made a very solid point. I have no idea. I have no argument. You did good, Echo. You did good.
I know that saved me. It's like, essentially, I know that saved me a little bit on it was the big three coming out at the introduction. So it makes sense in terms of like something that you should come across full circle, boy. It became full circle. Sometimes timing also comes in handy when it comes to it. Like you can't force something to be popular. Otherwise, it's just gonna be very bad. Can y'all think of something that was like forced to be popular and it just didn't
Means like something that like was supposed that tried to achieve popularity, but failed.
Yeah.
I suppose that kind of falls anything that does do that whole kind of falls into that category where it's trying to be edgy and get news. Because at the time, being dark wasn't popular.
YouTubers is an amalgamation. I don't know what they were trying to do with that. It was a mishmash of oh, now I can think of one actually. Remember when the Ninja Turtles and Sonic exploded in popularity and we got all those type of like those clones of it?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So we got things like Street Sharks,
all those were before my time, so I know after the fact, but
hell, I remember there being advertisements
or something like that.
I remember there being advertisements in it was an independent comic, and I can't remember which comic line it was, but basically advertised a school to make Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style comics. This was back in like the late 80s, early 90s. It was pretty, we're like absolute top of the fucking totem pole. Right. They owned their niche. Mm-hmm. And they lived in it, and that meant coming up with a lot of derivative garbage.
We had Speed Buggy, Josie and the Pussycat. Things that aren't bad, by the way. I'm not saying
Josie and the Pussycat.
Again, most of those were before my time. So I wasn't there.
Unfortunately, it reveals his age.
I'm sorry. Like, yo, okay. So for me, there's an episode of Johnny Quest in which there is this spherical, like thin, single-lined spider robot thing. And that episode, as a child, scared the absolute pants out of me. Because this thing, like, it's this ball with this big red eye on the front. It sprouts these thin legs. It starts prancing around on a friggin' beach, and it just starts laser beaming everyone to death. It's incredible. It's like, And it just really messed me up as a kid. I don't know why, but it did. I could also share how I got into Johnny.
Really?
Yeah, it's really that robot you just mentioned, except they started off like that, and basically
Wow. Jeez. is this is this in what is it? Re-Rise? Is that the current Gunpla series?
Dude, everyone going.
Or is that the last one?
I think it was
Build Divers.
Yeah, it was Build Divers.
Build Divers, okay. I'm not current on those. I'm not current on those. Furry Villages, that's bonkers.
Wow. I kind of like...
Now I'm intrigued.
And,
He said, I gotta see this.
Razed to the ground?
Remember Sonic Adventure 2 and Eggman had the whole little...
Yes, sir.
Didn't work at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice,
it's
XA.
Like, it was like that, but they actually tried that. Like,
Oh, so they put the Star Wars with it. We blew up Hoth.
no, it didn't like no point. It just like annihilated.
Alternatively, that's also a recurring Gundam theme, is somebody develops a super weapon that's really bad news, and someone has to deal with it, usually because it alters the balance of power in an unfavorable way.
The thing about it,
That is a common
then the weapon was supposed to protect people, but then it's like, I'm supposed to protect
God,
the
when
planet.
the AI goes rogue.
Yeah, and then it's like,
But
So it's math.
What is that?
It's math.
yeah.
Math?
bouncing back to the whole trying to make things popular again.
Yes,
What
sir.
about that thing that animes do where it's like, we're making the show, but we're also going to make a spin-off show where everybody's cheesy. We're not really doing anything related to stories.
That's, you know what's funny? Sometimes they do it better than the actual show itself. Looking at you, Ruby. Looking at you. Ruby Chibi is actually pretty good. Ruby, on the other hand, not so much. Demon Slayer also has a Chibi manga. Same with My Hero. It's just like, I understand it, but like,
Black Clover.
oh god, yo, Black Clover does, but Naruto did too, but it was like a rock paper and then they had one for off there. Then there was
Gundam-san. Gundam-san is hell. Oh, that too,
god,
yeah.
Remember SD Kamen Rider?
Those are, oh my god, that is hilarious. So
That's great.
Black RX, there's this episode where Black RX is like trying to build up the courage to ask a girl out. I forget who the girl is, it doesn't matter.
Give him
And V3 just stole it. He's like, yo, let me show you how it's done, dude. And he just
Oh god, that was so brutal.
Like imagine V3 being
Yo,
Mr.
girl.
Stereo Girl.
And then for some reason Z-Con dressed up as a cheerleader. That was scary. That was scary.
That was
Like,
weird.
There's some of the chibi things can go like they can be more entertaining. But like sometimes like I think they're going a little overboard on that too. Because not everything needs to be super deformed. It could be like a one-time episode, but it doesn't have to really be like this kind of series. Isn't Exocon Force that doing that whole chibi comedy thing?
Kabuto, do you mind? I'm blue! Dabba deep and I die.
Because it was like an end of the episode sort of thing. And then it's just like,
It's kind of I think people like it, but I think it's kind of weird. Maybe I hope Naruto doesn't do the same thing. I really do. Hang on, Frag.
I'm so dead, it hurts! Oh, I almost did it! I'm almost Oh, god damn it!
I was right there.
I kept getting staggered. Yeah.
He almost made it. He almost. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to say
It's
that.
beyond ancient at this point.
That's like Gary Gygax.
Time immemorial. We've hit with Magic the Gathering.
I was right to not say that. There's what was that one show? Was it Climax? I don't remember. It was this one show on no, Duel Masters. I'm thinking of Duel Masters. Essentially had a similar user aesthetic, even though it was something else.
Totally forgotten that existed until you mentioned it. That is a long time ago.
Even though that wasn't essentially Yu-Gi-Oh thing, it came off like Yu-Gi-Oh. It was essentially more of trying to be think Magic together, but like, it just came off like. Like there's like a bunch of things that just they want to capture the magic of what it is. Yeah. They just want to capture that magic. When Street Fighter came out, and then there's a whole bunch of other copycat fighting games. Whether they did good or not, it remains to be seen. And then there was like. What was that one? When Virtua Fighter came out as well, there was that. Oh god.
No, you're good. I think you did more damage to him than I did.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Dead or Alive,
Tekken. Let me know that I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
There's like,
I hate you.
The whole copycat effect, which is old subject in the podcast in general.
I fucking hate you.
Wow, dude, you need to calm down. I'm sorry.
He's more welcome to me than Woodrow.
Blaze, I fucking hate you.
Hate is a strong word, man.
I know. That's why I'm saying it. I hate you.
You that terrible?
I didn't do anything!
Fire!
No, yeah, you know what you're doing! You know what you're doing!
It's time! Kid, let's do this! Knight Rider!
But yeah, it's like the whole copycat discussion can be like its own subject in general.
Sorry, I'll stop.
It could be its own subject in general. Because especially in terms of like games and other media and stuff. The whole movie thing as well. So like 80s action films and you got these sci-fi fantasy films trying to be the next Star Wars or the
How
next
did you
Star
get
Trek.
through his dragon?
What dragon? What are you talking about?
He had summoned a dragon to hate you! How did you get through it?
Wait, did he?
I saw the dragon! It was on you! And
Oh
you
shit!
nothing happened!
Okay, boys.
Blaze, you cheating again.
Yes, he is! And you're still wondering why I hate him!
I swear that's not what happened. There's a good reason why this happened, okay?
But yeah.
I corner camped that entire thing. I was just waiting. I was being an immense dick about that. I was just not being a nice person.
And, oh god, now that I think about it, the sandbox games, and I love those. I love the
I'm a fan. I have a friend who just cannot stand them, but
Goodness.
that was the combo.
Shinosuke, can you hold them? I got it. Go.
I got you.
Oh! I told them they can get it once.
It returns.
I told them they could get it
Okay,
once.
Blaze, you know what just happened there?
Kazan
Your bullshit
said
doesn't
it.
just extend to you,
Kazan
alright?
said it. So that's his. That's it. That's yours. Not Clank.
Everybody gets one.
So Clank said it. Kill it.
No, I said I did.
Because it was already said once. You lost your time. You wanted to save it and then Kazan took it. But yeah. What's like a real popular game that came out and somebody tried to take the money before the music didn't hit?
Oh wait, no, that one does work though. Resident Evil and Silent Hill.
Oh,
Filling a similar niche. Admittedly, Silent Hill does its thing pretty well, although 2 is definitely better than 1. But that's an opinion.
Popularity for Toku.
Yeah.
To be fair, they differentiated themselves quite a bit.
Oh my gosh, they're so different. They're so different. They're very different animals.
Yeah, it's like Super and Pokemon. It's similarities there, but it's a little different. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. TF2 being a team shooter and then Overwatch, and then you had Gotham City Imposters. I don't know if it's...
Okay, Gotham City Imposters I'll give you.
I remember that one.
That was just great, Rip.
Now,
that game was fucking amazing.
There's also games that get lumped into a certain group that don't necessarily belong there, like Lawbreakers. I don't know if anybody ever played Lawbreakers.
I played the beta, yes, I know what you're talking about.
Yo, Lawbreakers got billed as, it's just a bad Overwatch. It's like, it's nothing like
Same with
Overwatch.
Paladins got put in the Overwatch category, but surprisingly, like, most people get surprised to figure out Paladins was in development first.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was. They didn't have as much money.
Yeah, they didn't have as much money, so they couldn't. So Blizzard like beat them to the punch.
Yeah.
But the high-res did come up with Paladins first.
What's a really another one that's I find really funny is when Overwatch is coming out. There was a game called Battleborn.
I love Battleborn, but it was not the same game.
Not at all, but everyone was like, "Oh, it's just exactly the same," and I'm like, "Dude, it is. It doesn't even resemble."
Yeah, they had to play it. They had to play it, but they didn't play it, so they just saw like Joy Paragon.
I didn't play it, so
I did not have fun time with Paragon.
It was not. When I got into playing it, it was at a pretty bad state.
I did not enjoy my time with it.
While I was playing it, it made me reinstall Battleborn. So
it made me appreciate Smite.
Yeah. I will say this: my time with people in Paragon was pretty positive. People were generally pretty cool most of the time. Though I have heard reports of people who have really bad experiences. I do not know who I chose.
And then we get to
toxic fandoms again. Here we go.
It's all full circle. But not only that, we had speaking of ambition, Fortnite dropped. Battle Royale, circus, everything.
Please, let's not talk about it.
To be fair, love it or hate Fortnite. Love it or hate it. It did its job.
It did. Look, here, Fortnite wasn't the first though. PUBG came first.
It wasn't the first.
There are games before PUBG, and it's just like.
But they didn't.
But PUBG started that way. PUBG,
yes, it did.
It
did.
It
started the way that led to Fortnite, and then Fortnite overtook PUBG.
It blew it up. It blew it up. It blew it up. Yes, sir. Goodness!
What for it as well.
Frank, the color clock at work. But yeah.
I could do the pull-on thing too, Cougar.
Your point does stand with this. Definitely. When things become popular, like Battle Royales, I think were like a niche topic, like a niche type of game, so a niche genre, and then once Fortnite blew up,
they were everywhere because everyone was like, "Oh, we can make money off of this. We don't have to. We can do a completely shit-tastic Unity ad set flip and make a game and make money off it because we're Russians." And it's just like, "Oh, great." this shit again. Or Chinese. You just make email cost money. Spam will disappear overnight. Make it cost a penny per email. Spam, gone. You'll never see it again. If it cost money for these people to upload shit onto the app stores, you'd never see this garbage. It wouldn't happen. There's zero cost for entry. And that's a problem.
Yeah, we got the overloaded documents. Some of them aren't even good. There's some that are good, and then there's some that are good but cost way too much money. Especially when it comes to anime. But that's a oh god.
That's a whole different topic.
So speaking of licensed games, can we like get some decent ones? Because there was an era where era of time where not every licensed game went wrong. There were some based on movies and such. Good? Not necessarily. They just did.
Yeah.
But then it's
just money. There's not money.
And then there would be and then we have.
How about you said that works in anime?
Oh yeah, but like and then like when Marvel first blew up, when the MCU first started, we had games like Hulk's Destruction or whatever, the Iron Man, the Captain America games, the Thor games, which were unfortunately under Sega's license, because Sega had license at the time for them.
I don't want to get hit by that.
But like, don't license anything. I wouldn't mind if like someone came back, because then there were games like for every DreamWorks and Pixar and Disney movie, there was like an collectathon style games. You had the Flushed Aways, you had the Ratatouilles. Like, bruh. Yeah, and it would just spoil everything. You had the Spy Kids Game Over thing. Spy Kids Game Over was such a... Boy, that was such a sad thing. You could have did something great with that, but you didn't. You didn't. You're talking about, let's put them in a virtual world and play gaming. It was just a crappy version of
That's not hitting you.
It's a classic.
Jeff Bridges, ladies and gentlemen.
You're a goddamn genius, and we love you. He's like, this dude, he's like, all y'all are saying all your opinions about Strive and how you hate it. But where's that form? Where's that submission? We gave you some way to like leave the feedback. Why ain't you doing it?
Yo, there was one for, it was somebody on the Steam forums for Remnant, and it's a really good response to someone who's like, something, your game is bad because I don't like it the way it does X or Y. And it's a dev responding, he's like, well, then maybe it's not the game for you. It's okay.
Good.
These are the things that we wanted to do. If you don't like the way they are, then that's perfectly fine. No, God, we do not talk about Valorant in this house. We do not talk about Valorant in this house.
I have not played Valorant.
Okay, so this is an issue I haven't either, and there's a very good reason why. I don't like putting fucking rootkits on my computer.
Oh God!
What? Oh yeah, their anti-cheat puts a kernel level 0, which means it has full administrator access control to every single function on your computer at any given time.
Yeah,
that is, as they say, not fucking okay.
No, that is not okay at all.
That ain't right.
So we do not talk about Valorant in this house.
Okay, I see why. All right.
I'm just saying, yeah, you see what happened.
They got no chance.
But then there's, well, like, yeah, man, like we were saying, if something becomes popular, it can't be helped that something becomes popular.
Yeah.
But like, it's
Saving my life, beast.
It's up for that constructive criticism. It's definitely up for
There you go.
What up?
Got it.
Give me a quick second.
You right?
Got him.
Thank you so much. Beast, you are love, you are life. I will never say a disrespectful word about your eating habits ever again. Mayonnaise is truly the fruit of life.
Oh, okay, so we got some. We got Anthem and Destiny as a good comparison for a similar style game.
I hesitate.
Anthem was
pure
noodle garbage.
I would hesitate to compare the two for a number of reasons. Anthem actually did wind up getting better like half a year in. As in, it's not total trash, but
like,
Destiny, they're not really comparable experiences, because Destiny...
Until like recently, and I started trying out some of their games.
I got you. It sucks when you think about it like that, because like, sometimes it's something niche, it does go unnoticed, but then it's like, you kind of like, yo, what if this became popular, you know what I mean? But then you see what happens.
Special dialogue!
It's like, oh boy, maybe I should just pushing for it, you know what I mean? Like a monkey car type situation, be careful with it.
Again, I don't think it's just the act of something becoming popular that ruins it.
Oh no,
it's how that popularity affects.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you want it to be more popular, but then it's just like, you see what happens when something's healthy. Oh god, the CAC
Yeah.
And then so they kind of look similar to the exactly that way.
Yeah, like, what was that one by Disney? Split Second? Yeah. I don't think there was a... First of all, I don't think there was a single turn in that game that was less than 90 degrees. I don't think there was. Because it was all 90-degree turns. There was not a single non-90-degree turn. It was fun, though.
I did like it. Because the whole time kept like, hold up, you passing me? Nah, bring it back. I'm gonna drop a whole building in your way so I can go past you and get ahead of you.
Oh god, I had a thought. Back to the knockoff game. Now that we brought up Disney games, Spectro. Does anyone remember Spectro? No one remembers Spectro? I'm the only one who remembers? I'm the only one who likes it.
Apparently, yes.
Wait, how do you shoot that twice?
Explain Spectrobes.
It's Pokemon. It's basically a Pokemon knockoff by Disney.
Oh.
Anime Pokemon knockoff by Disney, basically.
I don't remember that.
I remember the Infinity thing, but I don't remember that.
Oh, what am I doing?
Why am I the only one who remembers this thing?
So this is what it's like to be the guy who remembers something super new. Okay, I know your feelings, Craig.
Yep.
I understand you better now.
Welcome to the club! Because then you get into the awkward thing of being like, I want to explain this, but do the idea justice. Without being reductive, but also without talking for 5 hours.
Right. Basic cloud spectrobes.
Which was fine. Until the sequels happened.
Till the sequel.
That's not at all ideal.
Of those, I only really played the Ultimate Alliance games.
How is Ultimate Alliance 3, by the way?
It's pretty fun.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance, is what you're talking about?
Yeah, it's not the standard beat 'em up, like the classic 2D beat 'em up. It's more 3D. Let's have some fun with it.
Yeah. That's alright. I've lost hella Wii games. This is that big. I remember I had.
Jesus.
It's a band Braves team. We are hunting me for I did that wrong.
1-inch punch!
I live.
Let me show you why I'm a god.
That's suboptimal.
But yeah, essentially, it's just a fun little see how new things like something just blows them up. Oh god, I'm dead. I'm firing the laser. I am firing the laser. I am dead.
No, you don't live though. You have the right health
Yes!
I gotta help you.
I am a god!
It's 1-1.
This is true. This is true. Overcoming adversity through the power of extra-dimensional hellscapes made of plants and giant rocks. Rocks fall, party dies.
Apparently, leading it to you becoming
Extra-dimensional super entity.
yes, sir.
You know,
Damn, that lion have a
like a mind.
long
in the
wingspan.
culture
So you
series.
can say that.
But
What?
it's just it's like so many games, bro. Not just games, but shows and everything. It just like that
Man,
little
remember
genre
before
that-
video games were mainstream?